is the case most nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. And finish. Off by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Pass to Tatum. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Russell. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Towns.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
And stolen by Edwards. And here they come. The 3 from Russell. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Driving it. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Outside Edwards. A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Brogdon against Russell. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Wide open. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. 19-footer. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Towns has got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. And that one's good.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Here's the 3. Horford pulls it in. Stolen by Russell. That shot off.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. 4 on the clock. Tatum from long range. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside for Russell. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
The kick to Tatum. Edwards against Brogdon. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Tatum passes to Brown. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Outside Tatum. Shoots. Williams controls the rebound and the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Outside Russell. Towns a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. The 3 from Russell. They grab their own miss. Here's Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Now here's Russell. This is the most they've led, 13 points. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Brown passes to Williams. To the inside. And here's Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Boston has possession. Right side Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the jam by Brown.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
Edwards against Brown. Russell up top. Pass to Prince. Shoots over Tatum. Prince can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Horford. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
46 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Brogdon against Russell. Brogdon up top. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tatum with it. And it falls all over the rim and in. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves 29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Here's McLaughlin. Left side McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. They get the rebound. Pass to McLaughlin. It's stolen by Smart. Gallinari, the pass to White. Here's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Now here's McDaniels. Here he goes. Got a hand on it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's White. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
All right, Celtics fans, give it up.
Minnesota in the lead.
Entertainment. Once again, now
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Smart outside. Williams on the wing. The 3. Pure from three-point range. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Williams misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McDaniels passes to Anderson. McDaniels a screen. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Williams against McDaniels. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Once again, fans. Celtics.
Boston trailing. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To the wing on the left. For the lead. Smart finds Gallinari. And here is Williams. From deep. It's not going to go for him. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Towns for 3. Drains the triple. Towns has got 10 points.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Now here's Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Williams. Boston, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the left wing. Outside Russell. Down low. Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Smart. Outside Gallinari. Williams from long range. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Gobert finds Towns from outside the arc. They get it again.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the screen. Gallinari for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Towns. 12 points for him. Can they get it? The drive by Smart, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
Yeah, and the officials...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Brown. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Tatum driving to the basket.
Hey, you got to know the scouting report. Tatum is always looking to attack. I mean, he's great at drawing contact on his way to the rim.
And And so Tatum nails both of them. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Horford powers it home.
Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Edwards with it. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Here's Prince. Three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Brown. And he drives in. Open shot by Brogdon. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Dependable at contesting shots without fouling. When Brogdon is hustling and on top of things like that, it's big time.
Horford passes to Brogdon. To the middle. It's tipped. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. Edwards against Brown. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Brogdon, pass to Brown. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Right side, Russell. Back to Edwards. The drought. Offensive rebound. Horford with the block.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Tatum from long range gets the 3-ball to go. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's all tied at 40. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth. Russell pass to Edwards and stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Now here's Towns. The 3. Offensive rebound.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Oh, he buries it from outside.
I tell you, somebody got to Al Horford. He's playing with a lot of fire.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Williams. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight It's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Towns. Takes it off the glass.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Russell against Mobley. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. The pass to LeVert. All sorts of time. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Okay, Jared Allen. Making that look for a big man, that's a pretty pass.
And here's Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Mobley a screen on Prince. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor. A vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like. Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Mobley is screened. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Edwards. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Oh, here's Edwards. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards got his second basket.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over Edwards. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Russell. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Gobert finds Towns. Now, here's Mobley. 8 points for him. Garland with the bucket.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Edwards looking it over, and another 3 for Minnesota.
This guy a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Edwards against Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. Launches it. Up the line, Minnesota. Russell dishes to Towns. They shoot again. Gobert. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free bet. And yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind.
The previous play is under review.
In order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
One and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Here's Allen. 3 on the clock. Mobley outside. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points. Mobley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
The kick out to Towns. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. And that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Russell against Garland. Russell kicks to Prince. Pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got 10 points.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the 3-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Garland against Russell. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley, left side. Back to Allen. He dishes it to Mobley. Clock at 4. Here's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Garland against Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Gobert's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
It's stolen by Edwards. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Top of the key, Russell. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Stolen by Reid. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Noel passes to Anderson, and he gets the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
His first team foul.
Here is Rubio. Kicks it to Okoro. And Love has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I'd say that's a tight handle of Rubio. Uses change of speed and direction so well.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Good D by Lopez. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
It's good.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
It's a pick by Love. And Rubio kicks to Love. Kicks it out to Rubio. Here's Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Osman's got his first basket.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Anderson passes to Reed. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And finished off by McDaniel.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Edwards against Mitchell. And Edwards with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. He can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. LeVert kicks to Garland. Back to LeVert. The feed to Allen. And he commits the intentional foul. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. LeVert the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Allen a screen on Russell. Mitchell and then Mitchell at the dunk.
We're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
There's Russell with the three. It's good from long range. Russell's got 8. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Garland. Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell with 1 on the clock.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
And a great show through 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's Russell with the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. 8-point game. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. There's Garland. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns with it. Outside Edwards. A kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Garland with it. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. And that's now 20 points for Donovan Mitchell. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Outside Garland. Mobley a screen on Russell. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Kicks it out to Garland. Inside. Here's Mobley. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. And stolen by Mobley. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Russell against Garland. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Russell. Takes the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
If you're going to be a star, D'Angelo Russell, those are the shots you've got to make.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Prince, the pass to Russell. Back to Prince. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Back to Edwards. Shoots. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Garland. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that
Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one, up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance. With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
And it's Morant off the drive. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. It's blocked. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Russell against Morant. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Puts the move on. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. It's stolen. Gobert passes to Towns. Bain against Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns for 3. Morant grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Bain. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Prince. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Now here's Edwards. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Memphis leading. Bain, pass to Adams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The kick out to Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Up top, Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Adams with the ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Russell against Morant. Fires from deep. And Russell is good for 3. Russell's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell against Bane. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Towns, a screen on Bane. Edwards finds Towns. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at small forward. Puts it up. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Going inside. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 7 points.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The drive by Bane. Outside for Morant. Back to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 4 points this quarter. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Towns on a screen. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Russell. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Down low. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Morant against Russell. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards fires from way outside. Brooks with the rebound. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Outside Bane. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Minnesota calls timeout. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. To the wing, right side. Picked by Prince. Towns for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Adams a screen. Morant, pass to Adams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Don't sleep on Taurean Prince. He will challenge you off the bounce now. Does a good job of navigating his way through the defense.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Outside Russell. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Both good from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Jones against Russell. To the paint. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. And it's Clark in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. The Timberwolves trail. Inside, Anderson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. The bank shot, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Back to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Noel. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Fires the 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Noel, that's good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
On the wing, Conchar. Anderson covers. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
McDaniels against Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Noel. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jones drives in and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the Grizzlies call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Timeout call.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The 3 from Russell. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant against Russell. The 3 from Bain. Connects from downtown. Bain's got 7.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Russell. Here's Prince. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Takes the 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Russell. 10 points for him. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Adams with the ball. And stolen by Gobert. Fires it. Here's Towns. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
He got it up. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. On the take. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The range on Desmond Bain's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
And here's Russell. Now here's Gobert. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Edwards. Over Bain. Offensive rebound. Back to Russell. Until they foul intentionally. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Adams. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Adams checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Back to Russell, 6 to shoot. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Russell. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Outside Bain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Russell against Morant. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bain will move the ball.
A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter. High post Towns. Russell against Jackson. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Brooks finds Morant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's Morant missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. And again, Memphis no good. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Prince. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Misses off the right eye.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Edwards doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Gallinari. Brown outside. Back to Gallinari. Shot from the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Brown missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Boston again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brogdon finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with it. Guarded now by Prince. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Now, here is Russell. He feeds it to Gobert. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Tatum. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Gallinari finds Tatum. Gallinari a screen on Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Gallinari hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Russell against Brogdon. From the wing. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Over Prince. Out to Gallinari. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. This one for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Brown against Edwards. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Tatum against Gobert. Tatum passes to Gallinari. Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Here is Edwards. He's got 6. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He notched. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Gobert, the pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And it's Gallinari on the follow.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Launches a 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Brogdon against Russell. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Prince. Back to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Shot from the top of the key, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Passes to Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brogdon against Russell. The kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now, here's Brogdon. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Williams trying to break free.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
Edwards, that's good. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And here's Brown after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The tray. The rebound by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. 7-point differential. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. There's Brown with the three. Doesn't go for it. Timberwolves go the other way with it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now, here's Brogdon. Gallinari passes to Brown. Shot to stop the run. Boston again missing. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. And so it's Minnesota going. Thank you, David. And whoop.
29. The Boston Celtics. 19.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's White. Clock at 6. Smart on the wing. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 10. White, wide open. He fired. Off target with his 3. Here's Noel. Guarded by Smart. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Reed misses. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smart kicks to White. Smart passes to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Williams gets the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Smart. Anderson outside. And the pass to Noel. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Count it from 12. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming unblocked with the break. White dishes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Horford sets a screen for Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Horford.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Here's McLaughlin. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 9.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Anderson. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. From deep three-point range, the putback, and it's Smart with the extra effort.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
1:10 left in the third. Pass to Hauser. Back to Smart. Here's Hauser. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Russell kicks to Edwards. Outside, Towns. The 3. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 9 points.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Inside Smart. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Russell with it. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Beautiful jumper by Russell. Just nice, relaxed shooting motion. It's like a walk in the park.
The third quarter comes to a close. Minnesota. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Out to Gallinari. Back to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Out to Gallinari. The 3. It's stolen by Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Prince. Now Tatum. Gallinari, a screen on Gobert. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Russell against Brogdon. Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Now, here's Brogdon. Gallinari on the wing. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. This is it to Russell. Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. The pass to Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. Releases. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Tatum on the wing. The shot. To rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A kick out to Towns. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Tatum. And he gets the jumper to drop.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Brown against Edwards. He dishes it to Towns. And Boston with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at small forward.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Prince can't hit. Here's Allen. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for three. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. Towns with the ball. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Mitchell.
Timberwolves foul. Paul Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
That's a line for 2.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Mitchell against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside Mitchell. Garland up top. Wide open look. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Mitchell, a screen on Russell. LeVert passes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And Edwards slams it in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mobley, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Edwards. Garland, that one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 6 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Edwards. Oh, power it home. Oh, wow.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. Mitchell finds Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Towns. 4-3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Knocks down the long J. And so it's Minnesota with it. 6-point game. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's rebounded by Cleveland. From deep three-point range. No good there.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Garland for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Shot is good by Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Russell against Garland. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Clock at 6. Edwards against Mitchell. Launches a 3. Edwards can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Allen. Offensive rebound. Outside for Russell. Edwards a screen on Garland. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. Russell against Garland. Now Towns. He's got 7. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
LeVert outside. Garland for 3. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Russell. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Gobert. Oh, it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Russell against Garland. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Fires the three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Cleveland calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to LeVert, to the middle, and stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Russell against LeVert. Russell into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So going to the free throw line is Russell off a quick dribble drive.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Rubio. Pass to Osman. Here's Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Love. A shot to stop the run. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Osman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And he's good on the second. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's McLaughlin. From 17, the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Noel. Launches it. The rebound by Osman. And the Cavs shooting about 56% in this one. The 3 from Okoro on target from range. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Reed. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep throwing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Anderson pulls it down. Both teams will make substitutions. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Garland. Back to Mitchell. With the 10-footer. Edwards against Garland. Lets the 3 fly. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Russell, the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Another shot. And the layup is good. Russell's got 8.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Garland with the ball. Towns covering. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley on a screen. Shot to end the cold streak. LeVert, that's good.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, but I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Mitchell against Edwards. A nice shot by Mitchell.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Garland against Russell. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's LeVert. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. And Mobley throws it down. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. It hasn't taken them 2 minutes. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Garland against Russell. Outside for Mitchell. He buries it from 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Towns on a screen. Outside Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Right wing. Towns for 3. Mobley with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. This Cavs squad is struggling. LeVert outside. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Russell. Here's Garland. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Russell against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. The shot comes out, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Mitchell. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And here's Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. This one for 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. He shoots it. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From deep, Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Now here's Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Bain kicks to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Bain. Gets an open look and hits.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Outside Russell. Outside Towns. Bain against Edwards. Oh, that was something else.
Maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Russell passes to Gobert. Over to the wing. Russell against Morant. And that one's good. Russell.
Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Right side Bain. Back to Morant. To the middle, Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kick out to Adams. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Russell kicks to Gobert. Towns against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league, Steven Adams, challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Gobert against Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Out to Morant. There's the drive. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Russell feeling it out a bit. Edwards with the screen for Russell. The kick out to Towns. Shoots over Morant. The offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Morant against Memphis. They could use a bucket. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
outside Russell. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards with the drive, and it's Towns on the follow.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
So timeout called here. The first from Memphis. There's Morant. Outside, Bain. And stolen by Russell. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Russell's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Towns finds Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. That's a 2 from Towns. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Adams outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. Payne for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince the pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Prince outside. Out to Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
And in this era of positionless basketball, first we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And not going to let him get that easy dunk. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be.
The previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Jackson, a screen on Edwards. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Up top, Edwards, guarded by Bain. Edwards drawing the double team, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. And if a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Edwards looking it over. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 6. 50 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks kicks to Bain. Left side, Adams. Jackson has the open look. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Edwards against Bain. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with McDaniel. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's Reed out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Reed. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Unloads. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Minnesota calls timeout. lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards with the screen for Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant against Edwards for the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Continuing to gain trust in that three-point shot. Each trade that Ja makes builds his confidence.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Russell finds Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
It takes discipline to stay down on the pump fake, and D'Angelo Russell enjoys using it to get that defender committed.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant passes to Jackson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Payne against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Frank, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year. And then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Minnesota calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morant outside. To the paint. And Adams kicks to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. And here's Edwards. 15 points in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Morant looking around. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 19 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Out to Edwards. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Edwards. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Morant with it. He's got 19. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Minnesota calls timeout.
For the first
56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Crafty move, and Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Now here's Morant from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bane. Out to Russell. Back to Prince. 4 on the clock. And Adams sends it back. Outside, Bane. Morant pushes to Jackson. Back to Morant. And the rejection by Town. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 1. Passes it to Bane. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The putback, and it's Towns on the follow.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
Now Morant. Inside, and Adams with the slam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Town. Oh, we got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
With the step back. Edwards inside, guarded by Bane. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane kicks to Adams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bane sets the screen for Morant. Bane against Edwards. Unloads from 13.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Nice D from Brooks.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Jackson down low, guarded by Prince. And Jackson throws it down.
This kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Morant drives in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside, Russell. Edwards, a screen on Bain. Here's Russell with the 3. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's the pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Edwards against Bain. Left side, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Driving the lane. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what
The previous play is under
a foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's stolen by Edwards. Right side, Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Towns. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Anthony Towns. First personal foul. 13 foul.
27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's blocked by Towns. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Lock at 6. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Gobert pulls it in. Outside, Towns. Prince. Money!
You get the sense Torian Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Seconds left in the 4th. Here's Morant going inside. Yes!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic play.